guys, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
From high atop the Grizzly Den at Glacier Peak High School in Snohomish, Washington, it's District 4A High School basketball on STSPN. And here tonight to bring you the ins and outs is your play-by-play announcer, Scott Oshman.
Wow, Ronnie, that was outstanding. Kudos to the guys who rode it in the truck. Welcome in to Glacier Peak High School. Legendary coach John Rasmussen with us as well. John, another by-district Kingco-Wesco playoff matchup.
Very big. This one, they get to go for the championship if you win this one. So this is going to be a hard-fought game, you know.
The Redmond Mustangs coming in. Tough league in the Crown. Finished second to Woodinville, 7-6 in league, 11-12 overall. Took a trip down to California amongst that. But listen, this could be one of the best teams out of Kingco with a losing record. They've lost half their games by 6 or less, John.
Yes, you know, teams like this as a coach scared me because, you know, they're not expected to win, and they can keep up with the best teams, you know. The only couple blowouts I had was Mount Si, but they blow out everyone. So it's a lot of pressure on Glacier Peak to come out early, get some confidence, and put them behind them early then.
And Glacier Peak, they've been 1 or 2, no doubt objectively, one of the top 5 teams in 4A in the state, and they have been hibernating here at home the last few weeks. And they again welcome in the Mustangs here and a chance to win and play either the Jackson Timberwolves or the Mount Si Wildcats.
Right on. And you know this game's going to be a different game because the three-point ball game is big time in this game. We got a couple, 3 guys on Glacier Peak that do it, and a couple guys on Redmond that can do it. In fact, Redmond beat Woodinville with 30 points in the fourth quarter in their game to get to this game on three-point shots.
Absolutely. As you see the starting lineups, I had a chance to talk to ninth-year head coach Todd Rubin for the Redmond Mustangs, and yeah, I said, I hear you guys can shoot the three. He said, when we're open.
Yeah, you know, all coaches won't say much before a game, but, you know, this is a tough one for Glacier Peak because I know they want to play Mount Si, but you can't look past a team like this or you could get shocked. So they need to take care of business early.
So leading again, one of their best players, and we'll take a pause here and we'll get ready for tip-off here. It's Wesco. Kingco by-district playoffs right here on STSPN, presented by Les Schwab Tire.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back, and you know that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Here on the team, you know, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boats.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
1934, Bickford Ford opened their doors in Snohomish, Washington, and they've been an active part of the community ever since. So when you're looking for a new Ford truck, SUV, or hybrid, or if you want to take advantage of your current car's value, start at the place you can trust, the one that's been around for 89 years and is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
Back here, the Redmond Mustangs in the green, visiting Unis and Glacier Peak in those home whites. Redmond, they beat Woodinville 65-63 last Friday night to get to this game.
They like the close games, and they start winning them, they'll get confidence. So, like I said, I think the very first quarter is going to tell a lot how this game's going to go.
Zach Albright, the freshman there to tip it off, and it'll start with Glacier Peak, and that's Reed Nagel, the sophomore. Over to Albright, back to Jace Nelson, and there's Joe Lee, and he throws an inch off, and here come the Mustangs.
Albright's got to get both hands up to receive that, not just one.
Starting off with a three-pointer is Koontz, and good rebound there by Redmond.
One thing you got to be aware on a three-point shooting team, the rebounds come out a little longer on misses, so you got to block out a little farther out. It's something you got to tell your boys before the game starts.
23, Kyle Patterford, the 6'3 senior there. Nick Schneider, the junior, 6'2 and 11 in the green. Coach saying they call him Sprite. I said, why? He said, well, he walked into youth league or something and had a Sprite t-shirt on, and it just stuck. Cuellar, 3 with the ball. He's been electric.
Slipped the screen. Nice play.
Nelson, good defense there by Koontz. Here come the Mustangs. There it is. Schneider all the way.
Nelson kind of shied away from the contact. He's got to go into that and draw the foul.
Jace Nelson gets it back. Cuellar wants 1-3 on the arc. Yes!
Yahtzee!
The Grizzlies with 3-pointer.
Cuellar with 10 points in their big win over Lake Stevens, 65-35 Friday night. There's a step-up deuce.
Here they go. Get it out and go for Glacier Peak.
That was Worth on the shot. Here comes Nagel. 6:28 left to go in the start of here of this first quarter. Head coach Brian Hunter for Glacier Peak in his 14th year.
He's got thumbs up. Let's see if it's that alley-oop play. I'm not quite sure.
Looks high right now. Yeah, here's the
back screen, slip, coming across. He comes this way. Nope. Oh, there it comes. There's the alley-oop. They didn't have the back screen on it, though.
Shot clock down to 2. Had to take it. Koontz with the rebound, and he'll get a foul on Glacier Peak, and it'll be Redmond ball.
That play they've got to run with perfect timing to get it open, and they were just a little late on the back screen.
6:05 left to go in the first quarter. Paul is on Reed Nagel, his first. And here comes Nick Schneider.
Redmond needs to get a hoop, get some confidence early. It's 2 minutes into the game, still early.
Worth with it, gets it down to Koontz, and there it is. 6'6" sophomore.
Good matchup there. Sophomore and a freshman.
Joe Lee dropped 49 on Boffel earlier. He can score anytime. Had 23, 18. That time he misses. Rebound. Here comes Schneider. Tries to get it broken up, but back into the hands of Schneider.
Lucky break there for the Grizzlies.
Worth.
Redmond 0 for 2 from three-point land. They need to get one early if they want confidence.
So the odds of making the next one are good, though.
Cuellar. He's got one. Can he make it 2? Yes, he can.
Back to back, soft touch. Usually he drives to the basket early, but they're staying off of him, giving them the shot. They're paying for it.
6'2", 4:55 left in the first quarter. Hiroshi comes through. Can't find the rim, but Koontz is in there, and Koontz gets it and the foul.
Coach Hunter not happy. Albright kind of got stuck underneath the basket, and then he jumped out and made contact. It's possible three-point play, the good old-timer three-point play.
That is the old-fashioned way. Foul's going to go on the freshman Zach Albright. Cooper Koontz spins it out.
There you
Here
go.
comes Cuellar. And
with the body.
They're going to call it, I think, on Worth.
I think you're right.
Paddleford came late. It is. Who's our officials tonight, Ronnie?
You got Justin Suber down there, Evan Cherlin, and Aaron Keller. And keep the team control tonight, all the way, they said.
We are. It's it. Adam Loom into the ball game, the senior, 6'5", transfer from Mariner. What a great kid he is. Had him on our post game, and Cuellar hits that as well.
Cuellar with all 8 Glacier Peak points.
Everything, only guy in the book. 4:39 left to go in the first quarter.
Only guy's made many shots even.
Yep. Paddleford. Student section out. Koontz doing all the work early. He's blocked by Loeb. Here comes Jolie. Good transition D by Redmond.
Cuellar is feeling it. He wants it.
He wants to drive that hoop, doesn't he?
I think he just wants the rock. He's feeling it, man. Get him the ball.
Anywhere he wants. Nelson out front. Now 10 on the shot clock. Jolie. They call him 3D.
There it is.
He can hit from anywhere. A floating deuce.
You know, for Lee, it's got to be kind of nice. You know, he's played all these teams that know him so well. I know Redmond knows him with scouting him, but these guys haven't played against him yet. So it's always nice when you're getting guarded by somebody you haven't seen.
Wide open. And he can't get the gimme there. Devin Wirtz, the 6'3 senior, but he does get a whistle.
Number 21.
And I'm sure he wants that back.
Teams third, going to the line shooting for Redmond, number 5, Devin Wirtz.
Devin Wirtz up there. So the foul going to go on Jace Nelson, his first. Now third team foul for Glacier Peak with 3:41 left. Bonus could come into play here.
Active student section tonight. Looks like it was going to be a slow night, but it's packed, the student section, and they're into the game.
Good little showing here across from Redmond. This side of camera side where our position is pretty much packed. There's not a lot of room. Worth gets 2 out of it. 10-5, 3:41 left to go in this first quarter. Oh, Nagel brings it up.
On the set play for Lee.
He decides to go for it. It's on front rim, but Nelson's there for the rebound.
All right, he's cooled off now. Now we'll run the offense. Okay, Coach, I'm good now.
Reset the shot clock now down to 18.
Slow to get into this. They're behind.
Good job by Hiroshi Johnson.
Oh, there's traveling. He got away with some.
And Johnson, frustrated, he helps Cuellar up. The 6'3 junior. That's his first foul, and he'll go this way. He's just disappointed he didn't get that lay-in.
Nagel getting an earful from Coach Hunter about the setup. It got into running the club. You got to get into that a little quicker, and that cross-court pass will get picked every time. You got to put something on it.
You never yelled at a player or gave him instructive teaching.
Coached with a louder voice. That's what it was. It's coaching with a louder voice.
Jolie for 3.
Jolie!
Third 3 for Glacier Peak, and we thought Redmond would be the one firing it.
Yeah, that's their strength. One of the strengths is their three-point shot making. And a tough pass trying to go to Paddleford, and Worth not there. 13-6, 2:32 left to go in this first quarter.
Nelson's guarding Johnson, and he's just sagging way off, daring him to shoot, clogging the lane, and he was part of that, caused that turnover there.
Coach Hunter, big point of emphasis is defense. Phil Lee now. He had 17 in the win over Lake Stevens.
One more.
Here comes Cuellar to the rack.
Whoa.
A nifty play goes down and it'll head to the stripe.
From the back pocket, it looked like.
Number 0, Hiroshi Johnson, his second.
10 of the 15 points from the senior Isaiah Cuellar.
Wow. Into the game for Redmond, number 1.
He's feeling it.
Alvarez.
Diego Alvarez checks in for Redmond, number 1, and Hiroshi Johnson takes a seat.
Now, Johnson was the one not getting guarded, so maybe they're bringing in a shooter to make Nelson play a little better defense.
11 points of the 16 for the senior Cuellar. Paddleford Good give and go with Worth. This time he finds the bucket.
David Worth.
Looms wide open if they would have pushed it.
Mustangs are getting the ball inside and getting those shots off, John, just so the Grizzly defense will have to pick that up next time down.
Yeah, they're cutting well.
Nagel tries from Freeland, not there. Now they push. Schneider for three, off balance. Jace with the rebound, and he's tied up there.
That's a quick tie.
Yeah, Lincoln Perry in the ball game, the 6'4 junior, 32 in green.
I like that quick tie-up. That means they got really good control of the ball down there tonight in strike first.
Had a scuffle here Friday night in the lopsided victory against Lake Stevens. Everybody handled it so well. Administrators, students, security.
They did an awesome job.
Off-ball foul here. And it's going to go on
one. Must have pushed
Alvarez.
out open. All away from the ball.
Into the game for Redmond, number 40.
Todd Elberger, our executive producer, 5-tool player, doing everything tonight. Running camera, running the board.
Trying to text our new T-shirts should be arriving, and they're going to bring them up.
Oh,
and let them know to get in the gate.
A reveal, fantastic. Our adrenaline fundraiser player of the game.
No, they're STSPN player.
Oh, they're STSPN player of the game. That wasn't in the production meeting. Joe Lee with a circus shot. And here come the Mustangs down by 8.
Wide open.
Worth 3, too much.
Hey, Ron, they've hit any threes yet?
They haven't had it, but they've...
Redmond?
Nope.
Cuellar goes in and he meets a bunch of Mustangs. 43 seconds left to go in the quarter.
Hunter not happy with that shot. Very forced.
Paddleford for a 3, and he finds nylon. Cuts it to 5.
Their first 3 of the game.
They're going to keep hitting those threes because they need them tonight.
Nagel with 25. 5 seconds differential on the shot clock to play clock. 10 on the shot clock. Jace Nelson thinks about it. 5. Cuellar. Back to Nelson. He drops a 3, not there. Nagel with the rebound goes up and under. Hoop-de-doo. Doesn't get the bucket, but he will get a whistle.
He'll get 2 chances to get a couple points here.
With 2.1 seconds left on the clock for the first quarter.
Very scrappy. Nagel, our player of the game last game.
Yes, he was. First foul on Kyle Paddleford. And Nagel hits it.
Into the game for Redmond, number 1, Diego Alvarez.
Diego Alvarez is going to give a breather to Lincoln Perry.
You know, Redmond's down either 5 or 6 or 7 going into this end of this quarter, but they've actually not shot great, and they're in the game. So, I mean, they should be pretty happy to be in the game early. So, see if they can keep that up in the second quarter.
Deep half quarter, not there. Tried to Caitlin Clark it to no avail. And that's the end of 1. 18-11 high school playoff basketball on STSPN, presented by Les Schwab Tire.
Do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
Back here, Glacier Peak High School, playoff basketball, 18-11, and Coach Rasmussen, I talked to the Redmond head coach, Todd Rubin, he said, I asked him, do you want to slow it down or speed it up? He said, hey, we play fast, and that's who we are, and that's what we're going to do.
And that kind of surprised me, because Glacier Peak likes to run. I think they can run. They kind of slowed it down a little more, a couple turnovers if they pushed it up. I know Loom was wide open one time if they pushed the ball ahead. So let's see if they change it. I see Waldo's coming in off the bench to start the second quarter. So maybe a little is it Lee that's out? Yeah, he looked winded right at the end of the quarter. So,
Joe Lee, they got somebody looking at him.
Well,
maybe
Joe Lee wasn't feeling good before this game.
Oh, okay.
As a coach, we never tell secrets, though, Ron.
Well, everybody tells Ronnie everything.
Yes,
whether it's on record or off record, that's debatable sometimes. And you see Sam Waldo, number 10 in white there, and Cuellar's had a heck of a first quarter. Loom gets it out to Nagel, 14 on the shot clock.
See who steps up and takes a scoring load here. Probably Cuellar.
There we go.
Oh. Pops it out, Nelson for 3. Short again, tipped, and Waldo comes up with a big rebound.
Well, there's stripes in there for Joe.
Loom had a big night a couple games ago against Kamiak, was our player of the game. Schneider out on Cuellar, 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Cuellar having to ad-lib. Loom with the rebound, back up, off the rim, not there, but a whistle.
After Loom got fouled, he's going to get to go for 2, right?
Looks like it. Nice rebound, way to stay tough in there.
That's on Paddleford.
Shoot free throws for Glacier Peak.
Second on Paddleford. Go ahead.
No, as a coach, it was always aggravating. We're 1 minute into this quarter. Redmond hasn't even touched the ball yet, and Glacier Peak's had like 3-4 shots already. And a coach, you can't score if you don't have the ball. So
Redmond in that zone, they're trying to press out, so obviously that's a risk. Joe Lee back in for Sam Waldo.
I saw he took something over there and got some water, and maybe he'll be feeling better.
Adam missed the first, and see if he can get the second. Yes, he can. 19-11, 7:02 left to go in this first half. Schneider with it.
A few more fouls called in this game than our last 4 or 5, I've noticed.
Yeah.
A little tighter calls.
Alvarez with it.
Yeah, the referees were aware of that previous game getting a little bit out of control, so they're on top of this game tonight.
Tough shot by Schneider.
Swinging it. Here comes Lee around the pick.
Working it around.
Oh, nice back cut.
That was.
Hit it.
Covered.
Lee.
Oh.
Why not?
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Soft touch.
8 for Joe Lee, the junior.
Nobody to pass to, might as well shoot it, right?
He got a little rest, and he feels much better. I know when I've made baskets, I felt better after that. So.
That's exactly right.
Oh, nice back cut.
Oh, that's pretty.
Ron, that's that back cut you're talking about. Nagel got caught with his head not even seeing the ball, and as a coach, you got to Hunter's upset with that. You got to see the ball.
That's Hoosier-esque. That wasn't even the picket fence.
No, that's true. That's true. You're dating yourself and myself on that one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. 22-13, Nagel for 3, and yes, sir, he's getting one.
Well, I said the 3 ball's going to rule this game, and it looks like it's starting out that way for sure, so Redmond needs to get in there, and they do.
And Paddleford says, I can do it too, his second 3.
Timeout, Redmond.
A 30-second
30-second timeout, and we will keep it here. 5:23 left to go in this second quarter, 25-16.
It's run and shoot ball game tonight, guys.
There's a stat, and they don't keep it, but a team hits a big 3, and I don't know what the percentage is. I think it's almost 50. The other team comes down and matches it. I don't know if your defense lacks up or something or relaxes just a little, but in big games coming down the stretch, you just keep an eye on that down, watching college games or what. I don't know what people do, but as a coach, it drives you crazy.
You might be right. I think I've seen that a lot, and I don't know. I never thought about it as being a percentage, but it's pretty high, I think.
It's more than you think, and right there, Nagel hit a nice 3, and you're feeling good. You're up double digits, and they come right back and answer it.
Glacier Peak, they got a plus 19 point differential through the season. Redmond right now a -2. So something's got to give right now. Redmond hanging in there. They've gotten big shots when they need them. Here's the play out of the timeout. Loom finds a step, goes around.
Very good team basketball there, and one extra pass and Loom got the lay-in. Oh, they're
underneath. Johnson!
Oh, you got to make those.
They're running off a high pick, and Glacier Peak hasn't picked it up yet. They're being very over-aggressive.
Nagel with the tough one. 7 for Reed Nagel.
Nagel trying to make up for that errant pass he made earlier on the turnover.
Worth.
Oh, a double screen for a 3.
Schneider.
Oh, Loom with a powerful board.
Big time, right over Perry.
Loom didn't even have position on that when he got the board.
Cuellar for 3, not there. He hit 2 early.
Loom over the back.
Yeah, if there is such a thing.
I knew that was coming.
His first, team's first. Into the game for Glacier.
Nagel was open in the corner calling for it, but Cuellar didn't see him. All of a sudden, Reed's got a little feeling there wanting to pit the rock.
Loom takes a seat, and Zach Albright will come back in, number 20 in white. Schneider working his way. Alvarez.
There you go.
3-point basket, number 1, Diego.
They're running a double pick there, and then the bottom guy pops back up for a 3 at the top. I saw Hunter motioning. They know the play. They just got to defend it better.
Brings it to within 10 or not.
Like that, right?
Oh, we wanted that 3, didn't we, Ronnie?
Oh, yeah.
Back to back.
Pushing. Schneider back to Alvarez, back to Schneider. Ooh, almost gets a travel.
Cut
underneath. Worth in traffic.
Oh.
There we go. We got Lee running up the side. Oh.
Hard to handle and punched out there by Perry.
Almost rolled his ankle on that, a little out of control.
Redmond doing a good job getting back on D, not letting them finish on that fast break so far with 3:34 left to go in the first half.
Well, you see Joe Lee one-on-one, you think he's going to make it all the way, but he just kind of lost control of that one.
Here comes Lee around the top. Nelson hard to the hoop.
Oh, go towards the hoop.
Albright with a big rebound, and the size showing up.
Beautiful
Cuellar.
pass.
Worth gets it off to Alvarez.
Ooh. Albright's got to watch the 3 in the key.
Diego loses it.
Oh,
Jace.
Kind of an awkward fast break there.
Yeah, wide open is Diego, and he finishes.
Get by number 1, Diego.
And the 5'9" junior, a speedster, gets out in front.
Coach Hunter he sees something he didn't like. He's got Waldo coming back in.
8-point lead for Glacier Peak.
Oh.
Steal by Schneider.
Go one-on-one.
Two
travel.
No, they're going to call a foul on the floor, a blocking foul.
I agree with that call.
That's going to be on Jace Nelson, his second.
21, Jace Nelson, his second, team second.
Team second, and Sam Waldo checks in, as you talked about, John.
Yeah, for Nelson, I think a couple of his shots Hunter wasn't thrilled about, his shot selection.
Schneider, better hurry. He finds Johnson back out. Perry. Too much.
He was on the line. He wouldn't have counted 3, though.
Nagel finds an alley. It's popped out.
On the bounce, Glacier Peak.
And it's going to say it's Glacier Peak. Diego questioning the call.
Comes your shoots.
Here comes his shirts. We've got a delivery. Look at this. And a good basket there by Sam Waldo.
Whoa.
Nice substitution there.
6'2" senior with the bucket.
Waldo making Hunter look like a great coach when you sub them in, they score. You always love that as a coach.
It's always credit to the coach.
Cuellar with the pick.
Almost.
Good hustle, but he steps out of bounds. Hopefully he's okay. And our Everybody working the scoreboard there, and Bob Blair, our PA announcer here.
Yeah, don't hit the scoreboard. It doesn't work that good.
Under 2 to go here in the first half.
Hey, Ronnie, open that box up. I'm dying to see what they look like.
I'll open it up in a minute and 59 seconds.
Oh, yeah, look at it. 1:59.
That could be our call of the night. Or Ron Henthorn call of the night.
It's not Christmas yet there, Todd. So
birthdays all year round here at STSPN. Schneider.
Oh, he was open underneath. Didn't find him. They're still there.
Now back to Perry. Perry!
Got to use the board, Perry.
Boy, not able to convert around the rim for the Mustangs. Leads now at 10 again.
Oh, man, they're doing that passing. Redmond's overplaying the passing lane.
Perry!
They got to do a ball fake in the back door, and they'll get him good. Oh, there's a
Worfed. They're going to get Albright for that, most likely.
I agree with you.
His second.
Yep.
See if Hunter will play him, or he'll bring Loom possibly back in. I got it.
Way to go, Coach.
Coach,
It's
his intuition.
It's like you've done it before. How many games do you think in 25 years?
A lot.
That's high math.
And that's not counting summer leagues and
That's
everything
right.
else league, and
Kuntz back in. We haven't seen Kuntz since the first quarter. 42 with the ball. Spins left. Oh, they call it with a travel.
Loom with nice defense there. Adam did.
1:20 left to go in the first half.
This quarter's been almost played straight up, hasn't it, Ron?
It has, pretty much.
10-point game.
Reed Nagel.
Redmond's in this ball game all the way still.
Waldo with it, still in here, and Cuellar, who was hot in the first.
Here comes Lee, the slip the screen. Come on, Waldo.
It blocked
Oh.
by Kuntz. Snyder. 52 seconds left.
Offense.
And they call it on Cooper Kuntz.
I didn't see that.
Well, it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
That's the first on the sophomore.
You got to look through the other part of the glasses, Ron. Maybe you saw it.
I was looking the other way.
Adam, and he takes a step and gets called for a travel. It's a turnover here as they're going to get a substitution. They're going to get Kyle Paddleford, the 6'3 senior, back in the ball game, and Perry will take a seat.
If they hit a basket here, it will be kind of interesting, a 2 or a 3, It's
We'll get the ball to Paddleford. He's got 2 threes already, so he's the guy they're going to go for shooting here.
Watch this double screen, and the second guy loops around. Oh, it's a fade off of it.
Schneider free to the hoop, and he lays it in. His first points of the ball game.
Take what they give you. That's what they did.
Glacier Peak will play for 1. Spread it out. Look for Lee to come off some screens here soon, or Cuellar's going with it.
Yeah, just move out of the way like Cuellar. Here comes Nagel. 4 seconds.
Great
no-look pass to Loom with under 2, and that's it.
Wow.
Adam Loom finishes out. What a no-look pass by the sophomore Reed Nagel, and that's where we end. They had it to 8, and it is 10 as we head to half. Redmond Mustangs 23, the home Glacier Peak Grizzlies 33.
Okay, red light. This should be the red light. You got anything?
This is what we train for, every day.
We just received new intel that there's an enemy presence at the airstrip compound.
All those years. When you're the first to arrive, it's not enough to be ready. You have to be relentless. It's our job to control the ground and the sky, wherever they may meet, even behind enemy lines. They call us one-man air traffic control towers, but we're more than that.
Ivy Lima
Charlie. Break. Airfield is stable. You are clear to land.
We turn hell into an airstrip. And clear the way for others to follow.
Come with us. The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race.
Look at this!
To the 4 a.m. starts. Training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard. To the fans, to the followers, and the haters.
But it doesn't matter.
Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. You rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best. Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun. I promise you.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Hey there, laddie. Do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll meal it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
In 1934, Bickford Ford opened their doors in Snohomish, Washington, and they've been an active part of the community ever since. So when you're looking for a new Ford truck, SUV, or hybrid, or if you want to take advantage of your current car's value, start at the place you can trust, the one that's been around for 89 years and is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected, but somehow alone. Trapped by illusion. We offer another path. where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling. United by purpose. Defined by the cause you fight for. No one can ever take away
You were in this Marine.
what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
Glad you're with us here on STSPN. Halftime, 33-23, Glacier Peak up here in the 4A Boys District Tournament. And, Coach, we're trying to get scores. You'd think it'd be easier in this day and age, but apparently it's not. We're looking for that Jackson-Mount Si game playing tonight. We got a quick score with Woodinville, Lake Stevens.
Yeah, Woodinville's up by 1 point going into the third quarter, so it's a close game down there, and it's going to be anybody's game is the way that one's going.
Exactly. Yeah.
Friday night at North Creek, home of the Jaguars. That'll be the 4A District Girls and Boy Championship. Friday night, you'll see that right here on STSPN as you see the Redmond Mustangs under the direction of Todd Rubin in his 9th year coming out tonight. And it's just funny. It's always the pregame is, hey, Redmond shoots the three, baby.
Yep.
All they do is shoot the three. Well, they weren't very good from three in the first half. Ronnie?
Well, they got 3 threes in there tonight, but GP backs them up with 5 threes. And scoring-wise, Adam Loon's got 5, Bill Lee's got 8, and Cuellar leading all points with 11 points in that first half here tonight. So Walter with 2 and Nagel with 7, carrying the load out there, running the show for them.
Diego coming out of the locker room now. You know, Hunters probably was talking about their defense and control the ball better, handle the ball. They threw it away a couple easy times in the second quarter.
Yeah, you know that second quarter was a close game. It was only 12 points for the Mustangs and 15 for the Grizzlies, so that's an even game right there. We'll see what happens in the third quarter here, Coach.
Well, Mustangs couldn't get a bucket around the rim, and also big number 42, the 6'6" kid, he hit 4 early in the first, then we didn't see him, and then he came back late in the second, got a quick foul.
Yep.
So if they made some buckets around the rim, this could be a tighter game. They brought it to 8, but credit Glacier Peak right there. I'm sure that was the exact play that Coach Hunter drew up as time expired.
Right now, Redmond's that mosquito at the campfire. You keep swatting at it, but you just can't hit it. It keeps staying around you, you know. So Glacier Peak's going to have to make contact and get rid of that mosquito and just go for it.
So you've been in so many situations, right? You were telling before the ball game when you were at Edmonds Woodway, nobody thought you could win. You were going up against the Giants.
Yep.
Nobody gave you a chance, and yet, you know what? You beat them. You beat Bethel.
Yeah.
It took on Prairie.
Yes. It's amazing when you get a little confidence and the pressure gets swung around and the other team gets a little tighter. So anything can happen, and especially in boys, you know. There's not much difference. It's a lot of execution that's the difference here. So it'll be interesting how both teams come out. I was very impressed by how Redmond hung in with Glacier Peak.
Well, talking to Todd Rubin earlier, he seemed loose, and if I'm Redmond, what do you got to lose? You got nothing. If you lose this game, you go down, you play the winner of the Woodinville Lake Stevens game.
Yep.
Right? You got absolutely nothing to lose here, so play free, play easy if you're Redmond.
Starting the second half.
And Glacier Peak, as you noted, Coach Hunter not happy with the defensive, probably mostly the defensive effort.
Yep, exactly.
Got 2 quarters to go here with a 10-point lead. It's going to be an interesting third period.
Speaking of that, Hunter's just making it into the gym, so he's really not happy.
He was binge watching Ozarks and he didn't quite get to the end. So
that's a bad ending. You know that.
Yeah, the internet's a little buffering here. So we're back in action, and it's Schneider with the ball, number 11.
Oh.
Patterford.
Boom! Wow.
Good start for the Mustangs on this third period.
Not starting. He just came out of the locker room too. So see what's up.
A little tardy here. 7:39, the start of the third quarter. Brings it to within 7 right off the bat.
GP just a little flat-footed right now.
Almost got to travel. There's Jace.
Oh.
He backs him in. They're going to get an offensive player control.
That's the third one on Nelson.
It is. The 6'3 junior going to have to take another seat.
He'll come out. Waldo was going to come out, but now Joe Lee comes in for Nelson with his third foul. I'm amazed how just a little bump can knock people over at times. Good acting. This.
Absolutely. Wasn't that part of your training camps?
Yeah.
Look out, look out.
Johnson for 3, not there this time. Here's Reed-Nagle. Will he push? Yes.
Attack and kick if they got it.
Cuellar just short, but Albright there for the put-in.
The garbage man puts it back in.
Albright finally gets his name on the score sheet here.
Always good to have the Swiffer with you to clean up.
You've been saving that one up.
Patterford hit a 3 off the coming out of halftime. Tough pass. Patterford again, the left, and he gets it to roll in.
Glacier Peak playing a switching defense up top, and then they got the mismatch down below.
13 for Kyle Patterford. Cuellar out front, 6:25 left to go in the third. 10 on the shot clock. Lee going to launch.
Nothing.
Waldo hustles, gets it back to Cuellar. Cuellar decides to go again.
He's
Patterford.
Go. GP's got to push. Get him going. Got him right there.
Yeah.
That's a
that
block.
is a block, and you called it right on Schneider. His first foul of the ball game.
One of the tougher calls for the referees, especially the speed, the charge, the block. You know, you got to be set pretty good. We don't have the little arch in high school like they do in college, but it's a tough one, a split-second call. But
let's see, Redmond can break this set inbounds play. No, quick in.
Kuntz coming back to the corner to lead. Nope, coming up the middle.
Kuntz to the bench.
Oh,
wide open is Waldo, and they do call a foul. It's the near official, the trail official.
Fouls out number 32, Lincoln Ferry.
It's going to be on Perry, his first.
Glacier Peak, number 10.
That was a call that always got me. You know, it was a late call. He was going to call it anyway. Why don't you blow the whistle early? You know, it's like they almost watch to see if it goes in. Yeah, that's the coach's attitude anyway.
Of course, you never see a foul you like.
No, exactly. My team never
Except
fouled.
against your team, right?
Yes.
Everybody's always fouling you, got your people. Waldo hits 1 of 2 there. And timeout for 14th year head coach Brian Hunter.
A 30-second
timeout. We will take a break. 36-28 STSPN.
On STSPN.
Daniels Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. They are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniels the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniels and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniels.
Is she watching you tonight?
No, she's back.
Oh.
Is she doing okay?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Just checking on family here. Just checking on everybody. As Redmond here, 7-point lead, the tightest it's been this game since the early going. Patterford hit a big 3. Snyder looks on the cut, not there. 14 on the shot clock. Worth now looking for help. Perry's going to launch, not there, and rebound by Cuellar.
Redmond really running their offense well, coming off the screens hard, and GP's just like a half a step slower, getting caught in bad situations now and then.
Lead now 8. Pardon me there with the free throw. Jolie finds Albright, but tried to front him, did Perry, and he gets caught.
You know, I don't want the clock to speed ahead too much, but he's going to be fun to watch when he's a senior. Puts a little more meat on his bones. And
second on Perry, the 6'4 junior, as Diego Alvarez checks in, and that's off Waldo, and it's going to be Mustang ball.
21, Jace Nelson.
Nelson will check in for Waldo.
Alvarez back in for the Mustangs. He got a three-pointer in the first half. Let's see if he can fire up another one to keep things going here for the Mustangs.
Paddleford with 5 this third quarter starting out.
That's a 2-pointer for Schneider. Long rebound. Here come the Grizzlies.
Cuellar
so fast.
And one.
Cuellar doesn't look like he's going to do that, and he does it every time.
He's got an extra gear, an extra speed.
13 for the senior Isaiah Cuellar. 11 in the first quarter, nothing in the second, and he's got 2 here. Call it no, just 2. But Albright with a big rebound.
Oh, he with the 3. Cuellar wasn't bashful on that. Nice offensive rebound by Albright.
41-28, just like that. Schneider.
Oh, Nelson's got to be careful. He's got the 3 fouls.
Paddleford steps back.
Tough shot.
Albright gets it to Nagel.
Cuellar wants it.
Nagel all the way.
There's a lot of body there.
There had to be a blocking foul inside there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's on number 23, Kyle Paddleford.
And it's on Paddleford, the third on the 6'3 senior.
Here's a rarity. 5 team fouls in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Be in the 1-1 the rest of the quarter.
There it is. New rule this year in boys and girls. 5 team fouls in each quarter. They reset.
Paddleford's third, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Him and Nelson both in the game with 3 fouls.
It's Jolie's first time at the line tonight, and he gets them both.
That was on a rebound. I thought Nagel might have got fouled going in.
12 for Jolie. So all of a sudden the lead ballooned here. Redmond needs a bucket. They go to Paddleford. Left-hand crawler.
Number 23, Kyle Paddleford.
Got to take his left side away from him. He's tough going that way.
3:47 left to go in the third quarter.
Pretty hard to defend that hook shot when you get in that close.
Yes.
Done right, undefendable. Oh, what smooth and silky.
Wow.
Cuellar.
Oh, wow. Is it football or is it basketball?
Coach up here wanted to
know.
Coach wanted a foul. Underneath, great pass. Worth can't get it to go.
Missed the bunny.
Oh, my.
The reason he didn't grab that ball is because it would have been the turnover if he had.
Oh, 3 double pumps. Not there. Here comes Worth.
He avoided the charge very nicely. Oh, here comes again. Intensity levels picked up a little.
Yes, it has. 15-point lead. Perry thinks about it. 13 on the shot clock. 2:49 left to go in the quarter. Schneider now, under 10 to go. 6. Worth, fadeaway. Tough bucket.
That's good. Number 5, David Worth.
That mosquito's still by the bonfire here, buzzing around their ears, Glacier Peak's ears.
6 for Devin Worth. Cuellar, though.
Shake and bake.
Feeling it.
A lot of standing around. Let's get something going. Call it set play.
2:18 left to go.
7 seconds on the shot clock.
Nelson.
That was a set play.
Yeah.
Albright. Tips it to himself. Gets it to Nelson.
That's number 21, Jaden.
Just how they drew it up in the first basket for Jace Nelson.
Good offensive board work down there by Albright.
Diego.
Oh. Gonna get Cuellar on that one? Yep.
Got number 3, Zay Cuellar. His first team second.
It's going to be on Cuellar, his first.
Big guy coming back in for Redmond.
Only 2 team fouls for Glacier Peak. Here's Diego Alvarez, who gave him a spark in that second quarter.
Number 42, Cooper Hoop.
6 points for Diego, and Kuntz comes back in. 1:54 left to go here in this third quarter. And the junior hits both.
See if they run something. There was a little bit too much standing around on the last time down court. They got away with it.
21, Jace Nelson playing with 3 fouls.
Got a mismatch there, Nelson. See if he can get inside.
Redmond going back out to that zone. 9 on the shot clock. Nelson working the paint. Back out to Nagel. Double step. Pumped it in.
Nagel, look at that.
Pushes it through.
He's taking a book out of Cuellar's playbook there.
Paddleford, nothing. Might have got tipped.
He wanted the foul. Thought he got hit in the head.
Cuellar left alone.
Yahtzee!
21 for Cuellar.
Here we go. Get it and go. You got a break.
3 on 2.
Jace Nagel.
Spun right out of his own shoes.
He's okay.
He's smiling. I don't know if Coach Hunter is.
New set.
37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 9 on the shot clock. Jace Nelson. Yeah, that's a travel. And he looks right over to his coach.
Yeah. Could have been the 4th foul possibly on Paddleford, but it wasn't. See if Redmond plays for 1 or they'll keep it and go. They've been outscored by 8 this quarter, so Glacier Peak's opened it up a little. Okay, they got the double high pick. Watch for Paddleford swinging back up out of this.
8 seconds. No. Diego, deep 3.
Shot too early if they can push it up court.
2, 1, that's it. Not there. A big third quarter. That's Glacier Peak. I know the RPI doesn't matter, but the number 2 4A boys team in the state holding off the Redmond Mustangs. Back with the 4th right here on STSPN, presented by Les Schwab Tires.
They called a foul on the 3.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
He got fouled on.
He got 1 of them.
1 out of 3.
Yeah. Back here, Scott Oshman, John Rasmussen, Ron the Wedge Henthor. Glad you're with us. Start of the 4th quarter here for playoffs. 53-34 Glacier Peak.
Talk about the shots there that we missed.
Yeah, so as we were going to break, there was a foul on that 3-pointer for Joe Lee, so that's on Paddleford, his 4th foul here as we start the 4th, and Joe Lee made 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe.
So it's a 19-point game now. It was, as a coach, that drives you crazy when your player, the kid's shooting from half court, just get away. Don't make a mistake. And, the thing that probably hurts more is Paddleford's 4th foul.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt Redmond drastically.
Coach retiring last year, even though we're high above the court. I can see the coaching veins coming through.
Yeah, there's... I don't know if it ever leaves you totally.
No.
I've never lost a game from the stands here.
No, you haven't.
Undefeated.
You are. You are so far. And we're getting some scores here from our friends here from Woodinville as they're still
22-23, third quarter. Woodville.
Woodville's up by 1.
Yep.
Over who?
On Lake Stevens.
Yeah, close, low scoring game though.
Boys.
Oh,
boys. That's a loser out game too.
That is a loser out game.
I hated loser out games. As a coach, that speech at the end of the year, if it ends drastically, it's never a fun speech.
They take 5 from this District 1, the first and second place. We'll see that Friday night right here on STSPN of the boys. And 3 from the bottom bracket. Joe Lee goes underneath, and he gets the hack, and he'll get right back to the free throw line.
The big guy.
His second. Team's first.
Second on Kuntz.
Number 2, Joe Lee.
Joe Lee. This time he makes the first.
What do you think, Coach? You think it's easier to shoot free throws when you got borders?
What do you mean borders?
You know, all the kids out there.
You know, I'm going to date myself. I got to shoot in the old kits at Everett, and you had fans in the backboard doing all kinds of things.
Yeah,
also
that's the same college.
Also, the old Snohomish gym.
Yes.
They had one end of it, you could make faces in the backboard. So.
No, I'm talking about having the players on both sides of the paint.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's you get used to it.
New player in.
Nice move.
Kabarski.
Number 42,
and Kuntz gets a bucket. 6 points for him.
Redmond runs a nice cut play in there and gets those baskets. They just don't get enough of them.
So, Ron, I thought you told us that they scored 30 against Woodville in the last game. So,
yeah,
I know Coach Hunter's aware of that. Just don't want to let him get hot.
Pull up J for Joe Lee. 3D Lee hits you from anywhere. Kuntz can't handle the pass.
Well,
turnover.
When it's at Kuntz's feet, it's tough to catch. I'll put it that way as a coach.
Nagel for 3.
Albright
and Kuntz fight for it. Boy, that's going to be, I don't know if they'll see each other as they head on to their junior, sophomore, senior year. But
yeah, I think they'll have a lot of battles as they go on.
Kuntz a sophomore and Albright a freshman.
Redmond, arrow pointed their way. Next one will go GP's way.
Redmond now 56-36. 6:35 left to go in the game. Worth. And he has got a nice touch around the rim.
Paddleford on the bench. Looks like he'll be coming back for the final 6.5 minutes.
And here he comes, yes. Cuellar with a big third. Nobody stops him. Oh, my goodness.
In the basket, number 3.
Timeout, Glacier Peak. 30 seconds.
Driverless car is Cuellar. Not even looking, and he hits the bucket. Back after this.
Hey there, laddie. Do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
Well, it was tight there for a little while, and then GP kind of took it to him and spread the lead, and now it's 20. We had it within 7 and 8. And what were the keys, Coach?
Oh, you know, they start playing. I think the main key is called Bobby Cuellar, isn't it?
Isaiah Cuellar, yeah.
Isaiah, excuse me. But he has taken it into his hands and attacking the basket well, hitting some threes. And, Ron, what's he up for points now?
Well, he had 12 points in that quarter, so he's up at 23, right?
23 for Isaiah Cuellar right now, leading all scorers.
And he's going to get some more before this is over, I'll tell you that. He likes to drive the basket.
16 for Joe Lee on Glacier Peak. Here comes Worth. They need some three-point buckets to crawl back in this. Not a lot of time with 6 minutes to go. Worth Oh, and he tries to push out to Schneider. It was tipped, so it's going to stay Redmond ball with 14 on the shot clock.
You know, the Redmond team, they're all about the 6'1", 6'2" size right in there. They all can shoot the three. And
except that 6'6" kid, and he gets it, and the foul, and he'll go to the line.
That is an old play where you suck everyone up, and then he cuts to the basket. And the freshman kind of learned a little lesson on that one.
The basket counts for number 42, Cooper Goods, going to the line.
I'll fight X three, but I don't think it's going to bother the team much.
Nope, third foul on him. Reset the team fouls as we head into each quarter. So, Toots. Not there. Tip. Oh, who's it out on? Going to say Glacier Peak. Ball.
Body's going on every which way.
8 points for Cooper Kuntz.
Clean up on aisle 3.
Again, they will set up. I saw Ronnie at the grocery store. I keep running into people at the grocery store.
Yeah. I'm not going to the grocery store anymore if you're going to be there.
Where's my Valentine's, Ronnie?
I was looking for something for you, but they were all red.
Battleford takes a seat, and Abbasiani comes in, number 4.
Up. A little press, a little trap double team. Got a break on it.
No, he wanted it. He wanted it.
They're going to pull it out, work some clock, aren't they?
Yeah. That's what they need to do, work some clock. They don't need to hurry now.
Winner goes and plays Mount Si or Jackson. Now, Jackson absolutely could win as Joe Lee comes in here. Nice move. Too much off the rim. Here comes Schneider, and he'll get double dribble.
And he knew it.
Mount Si, they've only lost twice this year. Once to Liberty in state.
Yeah.
The other one to Coronado out of state.
And they've got a lot of D1 players.
3 D1 players, highly recruited. Cuellar. He's been recruited. He'll be on the football field in Ellensburg next year. He is having a game. 25 for Isaiah Cuellar.
Turn and shoot.
Paddleford, turnaround Jay. The lefty. Here's the hustle.
Don't leave. Down. Oh!
Just snuck it in.
Our streak is still alive.
18 for Joe.
Thought the streak might get snapped.
We have had a dunk on the last few games. At least one. Johnson. Rebound, Nagel. 4:28 left to go. Albright.
A step through. Nice move by the freshman.
4 points.
You see that bullet pass from Cuellar?
That was.
Right? Jeez. Don't get away with that one.
Woo. There it is. Kyle Paddleford says, I don't want to go home yet.
Number 1, Diego Alvarez.
4:09 left to go and a full timeout. We'll take one, too. You're watching high school playoff basketball right here on STSPN.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back, and you know that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
This is Witch Doctor requesting immediate hot extract.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Yes. Back here, Scott Oshman, John Rasmussen, Ron the Wedge, Henthorn. 4:09 left. Stay with us. We'll have our STSPN Player of the Game interview afterwards.
Oh, they had the cutter coming through.
21-point lead, and GP still keeping their starters out there with 4 minutes left to go. They don't think they got this away yet.
There was going to be a 10-second call. If you look at the 30-second clock, it's at 20.
Yes.
But Hunter got a timeout just in time.
And it's a teaching moment, as they like to say.
Exactly.
We'll keep it here.
A timeout well taken by the coach, avoiding the turnover. But they missed the early cutter, and then they took a little too much time to.
They're getting back to the tournament, to districts. You just want to get to state, right? Isn't that the mentality? Where you go, how you get there.
Anything can happen. There's nothing better to get to state, get to the dome. And if you're one of the higher seeds, you're guaranteed to at least get to the dome, like GP's setting in that area right now.
STSPN, check us all the socials and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. We have playoff basketball tomorrow night, playoff basketball
Friday night, Saturday night.
It is your home for high school hoop playoff right here on the north end. And big shout out to everybody at the truck and Todd Elvig, our 5-tool executive producer.
Looks like we might do some regionals, too.
And it looks like we could get a regional nod. Has been a while for STSPN since we've gotten to do that. Nagel in the corner. 7 on the shot clock now.
Oh, he should have given it to
And
Albright.
he moves that pivot foot, and he gets caught. And Joe Lee can't believe it.
Joe Lee says, what?
He wants to see a replay.
What?
If he would have made the pass right away to the post, there would have been no turn.
So does Coach Hunter in the bottom left side of your screen.
There's no challenge flag here.
Deep three, Schneider. Coons to the rebound. Back out. Schneider. Not there, and Schneider not be able to hit. Good hustle there by Word.
They need to get a rebound here.
Inbound plays, coach. What's he going to do?
I think watch the corner coming back.
Oh, Nagel breaks it up.
Tipped it on the inbound pass.
Usually when I coach, I put in a couple plays near the end of the season because you've been scouted so well, they know it. So you try to save a couple in your bag of tricks.
Yep. Yeah, especially when they have a coach calling out the plays.
Yeah. I had one coach tell me that we ran his plays better than he did because we knew him better. So
shot clock winding down. Cuellar tries to add to his total. Can he get a three-pointer?
Still working the clock, pulling it out.
Yeah.
Big rebound out of that zone defense there, and they reset the shot clock with 2:47 left to go in the game.
I think Hunter pulled him out. He was going to go in.
Lee and Cuellar both could have shot, but I think they've got the let's work the clock mentality right now from Hunter.
25 for Isaiah Cuellar.
Penetration and kick? Nope.
4 on the shot clock. He gets it off, but there's a foul. Is that in the shot?
Yep.
Foul side number 11.
It's going to be on Nick Schneider. His second.
Third.
Third, correct, Ronnie?
I think we got Jeff Matson volunteering for floor cam.
Ooh. The Mike Pereira of STSPN coming in strong.
Yeah.
Big substitutions here for Redmond. Again, their season's still very much alive.
Yeah, they'll probably go up against Woodinville if Woodinville wins that game tonight.
Yeah, I think it's cross it. They'll cross it. They want to play Woodinville. They drop down.
Oh, right here.
Oh, you are right.
Yep.
Don't mess with playoff Ronnie, John.
Wait a minute. No, playoff. He comes down here, the loser of 5, Ron.
Yeah.
He comes down here.
Loser 5?
Comes down here. So they'll either get North Creek or Skyline.
Oh, drive it wrong?
I didn't say you did it wrong, but you just didn't do it right.
Long save in the ball game, number 2.
Oh, loser of 6 is going to be Jackson.
I might need to get a mediator for you two.
I know. I'm scared. I got to learn.
Backcourt. Is it in? Yes! Great move there by Yusuf. Al-Bassiani. Nagel on the other side. It is answers by layups.
I look for Hunter to empty the bench here pretty quick.
He should be.
Redmond's got their subs in.
Under 2 to go.
You never want to get an injury to one of your star players at this point in time.
Deep 3 by Grabowski.
Here they come.
Cuellar. Student section egging him on.
Uses a timeout to get his subs in.
Wow.
1:43 left to go. 68-45.
And Glacier Peak, give Redmond credit. They hung around for a long time. I think they finally got him now, and congratulations to them. They'll play for the championship come Friday night.
Yeah. So I was ignoring you. What was the end result of your Redmond? Who are they going to play?
Redmond's either going to play North Creek or Skyline.
Okay.
The 6 and the 5 look a lot alike, so I'll just say that. The 6 seed and the 5 seed.
So top 16 teams in state, like we talked about before, the RPI is somewhat in play. However, each district has a committee.
Yeah.
And they get together and the coaches
will seed
them, and they know these teams. That's why it's unanimous that Mount Si is the number 1 team in 4A.
You want Cuellar up here, right?
Yes, we do. Our Cuellar is going to be our player of the game, isn't he?
Yes, I would.
Are you going down there, Ronnie?
I guess I'll have to.
We don't have the help tonight.
So some new kids in for both teams now. Aaron Thomas, number 4 in. There's Venture getting some time along with Jacob Doman. Venture for 3. Big rebound for Posey, and he puts it in.
I always love this time because the student section really gets into it and cheers these reserves on. It's awesome.
Diego!
Play number 1, Diego.
Good looking junior.
Yeah, he is. He's got a good senior year coming up. One more game still at least now, though, this year.
9 for Diego Alvarez. Doman back over to Thomas. 58 seconds left to go.
The score's a lot bigger, but it sure seemed like it was a lot closer game for at least half of it.
Posey! Posey again! 3 times the charge!
Posey going for a 3rd time.
Posey breaking up with 6! Howard the other way. Diego, 3 ball. Posey with a big rebound with 15 seconds left to go.
They're going to hold up now. Glacier Peak gets a well-deserved standing ovation by the crowd here on this side.
Parents and family and friends giving them a standing O, and student section. This is one of the best teams in the state. And they are moving on. They will play the winner of Jackson and Mount Si Friday night from North Creek High School. We'll have it here on STSPN. We'll take a quick break and come back with our STSPN player of the game, Isaiah Cuellar.
For 45 years, Snohomish County homeowners have relied on Home Comfort Alliance for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical because of their award-winning customer service. Thousands of reviews reference Home Comfort Alliance as professional, knowledgeable, efficient, and technicians who are courteous, and they take the time to explain things. For all your home comfort systems, call 1-833-COMFORT and make your life more comfortable with Home Comfort Alliance.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
Back here just waiting for our player of the game, Isaiah Cuellar, with 25 points. Joe Lee ends up with 18, really came on big in that second half. And they've got 3 guys, and it's not the same 3 guys who can hit double-digit points, John Raspman, every single night.
Yeah, and that's a nice thing to have as a coach, with Nagel, he can do it. Cuellar and Lee, And even Nelson now and then puts in double digits. So,
and Albright had 12
That's
against
true.
Lake Simmons. He had 17 versus the Lincoln Lynx. He's shown up down under. So they've got a lot of ways to beat you.
yes, I think Lee was kind of under the weather. We got a quick scouting report. He came out. He didn't start the second half. Hopefully he can get hydrated and feel better for the district championship game come Friday night.
He had 10 in the first, 8 in the second for 3D Lee. As we have Isaiah Cuellar coming up to the booth right now. And he knows what he's doing. This is
the wily veteran.
That's right. He knows exactly how this goes.
Yes, sir.
Isaiah, how's it going tonight?
It's going good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Where you been for the last hour, kid?
On that court over there?
Yeah. Well, you driving the ball to the coop really crazy tonight.
Yeah.
4 3-pointers. You can carry this team out. It's really great.
Yeah. Well, it's a team effort. It's not just me. Trust me. Everybody contributed. Everyone's doing great.
Well, you were the spark plug tonight, my friend.
Thank you.
So, Isaiah, you had 11 of the 16 points in the first half. You were feeling it in the first quarter. Excuse me, the first quarter. You went dry in the second, then you picked it up in the third and fourth.
Yeah.
What was Coach telling you?
Well, Coach, Coach prepared a great game plan for one. He scouted that team really good, and Coach honestly, he doesn't hold me back. He lets me play myself. He knows how I play hard, and he lets me go. He doesn't hold me back.
You had a 10-point halftime lead. It seemed closer than that. They were playing you real tough in that first half.
Definitely.
Hunter gave you some words of wisdom as a team to get you guys going. You stayed in there quite a while at halftime.
Yeah, most definitely. He stayed the whole time.
You almost missed the second half.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Hunter came out late, and it looked like Lee might have been battling a sickness or something tonight, too.
So yeah. He has a little ankle, but he's fine.
Yeah. Good.
So you drop 18 against the win in Jackson. You get 25 tonight.
Sir.
How's your three ball feeling?
Tonight it felt really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you gonna make it any flatter, or you're gonna stay with the rainbow?
I like the rainbow. My teammates always clown on me for that, but hey, it's my shot.
Hey, it doesn't matter how it goes through, as long as it goes through, man.
That's right.
Nice game tonight. Great game.
You got a game coming up Friday night, I hope, and it's probably going to be against Mount Si. What do you think about that game?
That team's a really good team, but I trusted my coaches, I trusted my players to prepare us, and I think we're going to get after it. This team's a really special squad.
I think it's a great game for you, so.
Well, listen, when I say hot off the presses, I literally mean this is hot off the presses. A brand new Player of the Game STSPN T-shirt for you tonight.
It does look new. Thank you, guys.
As you're our Player of the Game, hold that one up.
You've never seen one like this before, my friend.
No, the first one.
You're the first one.
Ron, hold it. A brand new graphic. There you go.
Look at
Let's
you.
go play.
Thank you.
And I don't know if your parents say their closets are getting full of these at this juncture. But make sure you
I'll give it to them.
Yeah, spread the love.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations and good luck Friday night.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Can I shout out my family? I know my family's watching this right now.
Yeah,
shout out to grandma, uncles, grandpas, all that.
All right. Good
nice.
to see you, man. Who's this over here?
Yeah, who's your buddy?
This is God brother.
All right.
This is my guy right here.
All right. He's got the good jersey on. All right.
Sure does. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Isaiah. Best of luck down the road.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Glacier Peak victorious tonight, 74-47. And if you assume they're going to play, again, we can't find a score to save our lives in this building.
No.
If you assume they're going to play the Wildcats of Mount Si, who, again, are just treacherous, what do you think the keys are there? I'll start with you, Coach, and then go to you, Ronnie.
Well, I'm going to first say the key is to get there early if you're going to do that game. Because it's going to be a sellout. It's the key, man. It's going to be a packed gym over that North Creek. And to get two teams like this, I know they met a couple years ago at Jackson. And I was at that game, and it came down to the final seconds, and it was a one-basket game. But it's the keys are, just play your game. It does mean something a little bit in the seeding, but it's two of the best teams in the state that will get to play before we even get to the Dome. So it should be an exciting game.
Now here's the key on that game. That both teams are going to go into the state, whether win or lose.
Right.
So I look at this game as a learning game, basically for both teams. Feel off the other team, find out what their weaknesses are, learn what they do best, and use that as a coaching experience there. Because you might meet them again later at state, whether they win or lose that game Friday night.
Absolutely. The RPI number 2 team in the state. It was close for a bit. Then they let it all hang out, and they got 74-47 with the win. Trevor in the truck, our executive producer, Todd Elvig, Ron the Wedge Henthorn, Coach John Rasmussen, Scott Oshman saying so long. We'll see you more playoff basketball right here on STSPN. Good night.
Good night.